Tired of hiding your toenails? These 10 home remedies can wipe out nail fungus starting today without expensive medications. Most people think nail fungus is just ugly, but here's the truth. If you leave it untreated, it can get painful, spread to other nails, and even cause permanent nail damage. But before you panic and rush to buy expensive creams or pills, what if I told you that some of the most powerful remedies could be sitting right in your kitchen? In this video, we're diving into the top 10 home remedies for nail fungus that are actually backed by science and trusted by thousands. Stick around until the end because the last remedy is something you've definitely never heard of, but it could be the game changer you've been looking for. Let's talk real for a second. Nail fungus is more than just a beauty issue. It's embarrassing, uncomfortable, and can make you feel super self-conscious. You might avoid wearing sandals in public or hide your feet altogether. I've even met people who won't go to the beach because of it. And guess what? You're not alone. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, nail fungus affects up to 14% of the general population. That's millions of people. So what is nail fungus exactly? Medically, it's called onychomycosis. It's an infection caused by fungi, the same kind of fungi that cause athlete's foot or ringworm. These microscopic invaders thrive in warm, moist environments and love to set up camp underneath your toenails or fingernails. And once they're in, they're hard to kick out. It often starts small, maybe just a tiny yellow or white spot under the nail, but over time the nail gets thicker, more discolored, brittle, and can even detach from the nail bed. The worst part? It spreads. One toe, then another, maybe even a fingernail. So catching it early is key. But here's the problem. Traditional treatments can be expensive, slow, and sometimes come with side effects. That's why natural remedies are gaining popularity. They're inexpensive, easy to try, and come with fewer risks. But not every home remedy works. That's why today's list is curated. These 10 are the most recommended and the most reliable. Let's dive in. Remedy number 1. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil isn't just trendy, it's been used for centuries by indigenous Australians to treat wounds and infections. It contains a compound called terpenin 4-ol, which actively attacks fungal cells. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Family Practice showed that 60% of participants had partial or full resolution of nail fungus after using tea tree oil twice daily for 6 months. That's impressive. Pro tip. Clean your nail first with soap and water, dry it well, and use a cotton swab for application to avoid spreading the fungus. Some people like to mix it with coconut oil for extra punch and gentleness. Remedy number 2, apple cider vinegar. This one is popular for a reason. It creates an acidic environment that fungi hate. But here's what most people miss. You can make it even more effective by drying your nails thoroughly after the soak and applying a few drops of tea tree oil afterward. That's called stacking remedies. It's like a double punch. Just be careful if you have cuts. Vinegar stings. Remedy number 3. Baking soda. Fun fact. A study published in showed baking soda was able to inhibit the growth of common fungal strains like Candida and Trichophyton. Use it consistently and don't just rinse it off. Gently scrub it in to let it absorb moisture from the nail bed. Some people even sprinkle baking soda in their socks to reduce foot moisture throughout the day. Remedy number 4, coconut oil. Here's a bonus. Coconut oil also improves skin health around the nail, reducing the chances of cracks and tiny wounds where fungi can sneak in. Use extra virgin cold-pressed coconut oil for the best results. You can massage it in 3 to 5 times a day. It's safe, soothing, and leaves your feet smelling like a beach vacation. Remedy number 5, oregano oil. Here's a little story. One subscriber emailed saying she was skeptical of oregano oil until she tried it. She diluted it in jojoba oil and applied it twice a day. After 3 weeks, she saw noticeable improvement. The key here is consistency and dilution. Pure oregano oil can burn the skin. Never go full strength unless you want to learn the hard way. Remedy number 6, garlic. Garlic's active compound, allicin, is released when it's crushed. That's why you need to smash it before using. Here's a great method. Crush a garlic clove, mix it with a teaspoon of olive oil, and apply using a cotton pad. Let it sit for 30 minutes. You can also boost your internal defense by adding more garlic to your meals. It's great for immunity overall. Remedy number 7, Listerine mouthwash. Menthol, thymol, and eucalyptol, the trifecta of antifungal power, all live in your bottle of Listerine. Some users claim it also helps deodorize foot odor while treating fungus. You can combine it with apple cider vinegar for a turbo foot soak. 1 part Listerine, 1 part vinegar, 1 part water. Your feet might smell like a pharmacy, but they'll be fungus-free. Remedy number 8, hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen when applied, and the bubbling helps flush out fungal spores. Just remember, never use it on broken skin. If you see white foaming, that's normal. It's the peroxide reacting with organic matter. Try applying with a soaked cotton ball directly to the nail if soaking isn't your thing. Remedy number 9, Vicks Vapo Rub. What started as a cold remedy has become an internet sensation for nail fungus. In fact, a small study by the Air Force Research Lab found that over 80% of participants had partial improvement with daily use. Apply it thickly and cover with a breathable bandage. You'll smell like grandma's medicine cabinet, but it works. Remedy number 10, cornmeal. This one's odd, but gardeners have used cornmeal for years to kill fungal infections in soil. It's believed that a natural fungus in cornmeal outcompetes the bad fungus. Science hasn't fully caught up with studies on this one, but the anecdotal evidence is there. Think of it like natural biological warfare for your toenail. Now let's talk about common mistakes. Mistake number 1, quitting too early. Most people stop using remedies after a week because they don't see results. Big mistake. Nail fungus takes weeks, sometimes months to clear because toenails grow slowly, and the new nail has to grow out clear. Mistake number 2, ignoring your shoes. Even if you clean your feet every day, wearing old sweaty shoes can keep reinfecting you. Use antifungal sprays, or better yet, rotate your shoes and air them out in sunlight. Mistake number 3, filing the nail too aggressively. Yes, thinning the nail helps remedies penetrate better, but overfiling can cause tiny breaks in the nail bed and make things worse. Gentle is the name of the game. Before we wrap up, let's go over some key takeaways to lock this in. First, nail fungus is super common, and while it's stubborn, it's not unbeatable. Early signs include yellowing, thickening, and brittleness. If you catch it early, you've got a better shot at stopping it quickly. Second, natural remedies work best when you combine them with great foot hygiene. Dry feet, clean socks, breathable shoes. These little habits make a massive difference. Third, consistency is the real secret weapon. Whether you're using tea tree oil, vinegar soaks, or coconut oil, you need to stick with it. We're talking weeks or even months of daily application. Don't stop just because it looks a little better. That fungus could still be hiding under the surface. Now, when should you see a doctor? If your nail is causing pain, separating from the nail bed, or showing signs of infection like swelling, redness, or pus, don't wait. Natural remedies are awesome, but severe infections may need prescription treatment. Also, if you have diabetes or circulation problems, always consult a healthcare professional before trying home treatments. But for most people, these 10 remedies are a fantastic place to start. Last thing I'll say, don't give up. I know it's frustrating, I know it's slow, but I've seen people who thought they'd never wear sandals again walk out with confidence just by sticking to these tips. Imagine that moment when you look down and your nails are finally clear. No hiding, no shame, just healthy, strong nails you're proud of. That's what's waiting for you if you just start. Subscribe for more natural health hacks that actually work.